The National Speleological Society presents the following program on Kaumana Cave, a lava tube near Hilo, Hawaii. Most visitors to Hawaii remember Honolulu and the beautiful tropical scenery of the island of Oahu. Less well known are the impressive shield volcanoes on the Big Island of Hawaii. Mauna Kea and Mauna Loa rise over 13,000 feet above sea level. Located east of Mauna Loa is Kilauea, one of the Earth's most active volcanoes. Its Pu'uo'o vent continues to erupt lava which flows through tubes to the sea. Eventually, the fluid lava will stop erupting, and the lava in the conduit may drain away, leaving a lava tube cave. The most famous lava tube cave in Hawaii is Thurston Lava Tube, a show cave in Hawaii Volcanoes National Park. Here, the Park Service has installed lights and cleared a path to make it easier for visitors to see the cave. A better example of a lava tube cave can be found in Kaumana Cave County Park, just west of the city of Hilo. It was formed during the Pohoi lava flow of 1882 from Mauna Kea. The county has installed stairs into the entrance sink for visitor access, but the remainder of the passage is in its natural state. Let's join a group of cavers from the National Speleological Society as they explore this cave.
Putting on a breakdown, it's a little slippery and moss. Things a little damp out here.
Beautiful entrance.
Isn't it nice?
Yeah.
I like the way the roots hang down.
Lots of fern.
Flowers, the whole shebang. Never know it, but these things are, this is a wetter, more friendly environment than up on the top of the tube. Unbelievable what that is. The trains on it here.
Red layer that's on top.
Oh yeah. Apparently what happened here is when this last lava flow came down through the tube, the entrance had collapsed, and there was enough oxygen in the air in here that it oxidized bright red at the surface. And it probably cooled it a lot too, because there's a lot of very squiggly floor stuff on it too, from where they just sort of stuck and froze that started to cascade down through here. And this big lump over here, this big ball of lava, evidently was part of the roof there. It may have been part of the roof that fell down and formed the entrance, but it got tumbled and carried down with the flow and covered over with lava, so you can call it a lava ball or rafted block or meatball, all sorts of other colorful terms for it. But that's neat. I like it. The texture of the floor is really indicative of how fluid the lava was when it poured down through here.
Look, it looks like breakdown here.
Yeah, part of the floor's collapsed. And it's hollow underneath.
Oh, it is.
How about that? And you can come down here.
Oh,
and,
wow.
Look up inside. You can see this is what they call a tube-in-tube. It's a smaller tube than a floor formed inside the tube, just for fun. But yeah, that's nice. That's nice. And you see how thin the ceiling is on that thing that lava ball is hanging on too. Ooh, hey, how about this? Bathtub.
Ooh.
And no water. Darn it.
No water that we need.
Yeah. It's,
It collapsed in.
yeah, it's really deep. Yeah. That really smooth lava along the edge. Actually, it looks like it's almost just sort of overflow waves, because you can see over here where they're all overlapping, one over the other. And at the end of the bathtub's cracked where the water ran out. Or where the lava ran out.
Yeah, there it is. There it goes.
And as you can see where, down here, you can see we're starting to stretch. It's no longer glassy and smooth, it's all crinkly. Like the old oatmeal or something.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's neat. So it just sort of goes up over there and then it becomes a tube and tube further in. It's got a real different texture than this stuff. Real different texture. Probably because it's got, well, when you get that rough texture, because it's part of the gas is bubbled out of the lava, so it gets stickier and tastier. But this stuff here, this chocolate syrup lava, that's real high-end gas. Neat stuff, though. Neat stuff. Almost, well, but went a little longer, it crossed it over to be a tube and tube. But, nice, very nice. If caves be all like this, nice and smooth, this would be great. Yeah, there's the end of the tube and tube. Yeah.
The floor breaks down. We
Yeah.
just broke in.
You know, the ceilings are sort of thumped down into it. Yeah. It's about I think where you're standing.
Okay.
Great stuff. And I can hardly wait to go down and see what else we got down in this
Sure.
silly hole. Watch your step going back down the channel here.
This got rough in a hurry.
Yeah. The tube and tube flow that formed the tube evidently was had a lot less gas in it, so it tends to be more clinkery than those curves, the really smooth curves up before. You can look back up there now. See the light coming off those curves? Just reflects it so nice and smooth. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Nice, real, nice volcano. Nice stuff.
So this was the ceiling of the smaller tube here that collapsed?
Yeah,
Yeah.
apparently so.
Looks
Looks
like
like
we're
it.
walking anyway.
Yeah, it's just sort of pale.
Oh, it's lovely, lovely roots hanging down. These are the oh, pantry roots. There's all sorts of little colonies of insects. They're aerial roots that are native on his roots.
Yeah. Well, as I understand it, if you go up and smash into them, that damages them a lot. Critters tend to take off and all that. But boy, these sure are pretty.
Really be careful about bumping into them.
Yeah. Where's Rapunzel now that we need her?
Yeah. Well, maybe it's Madame Pele, who knows?
Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's nice floor. What a clinker.
It's an interesting feature right here.
Yeah.
The smooth and then the rough, all on one rock.
Right.
Would that be from a secondary slope coming in here and redepositing on the rock?
I bet it's the same chocolate brown as this. I bet that's the bathtub line. I bet that's how high. Yeah, you can see it right along the side here. Right along the top of those blocks, just going down, and it's really smooth them over. Nice cave. Nice cave.
Let's go further down the passage and see what else we can see. We got a small low spot here. Guess the knee pads were worth it after all. Definitely. Oh, look, a stream. Wow.
A stream, really?
Yeah. Let me see
That's a
this.
novelty. The cave's
Stream in a
supposed
lava
to be-
tube.
Supposed to be generated at 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit. God, that's all right.
That is really neat.
Neat.
It must be about 3 or 4 inches deep and
Yeah,
flowing.
or it's deeper.
It's coming out from under those rocks over there?
Yeah, it's coming out from underneath the floor where the narrow part is.
Right. I think we ought to follow the stream and see where it goes.
Well, it's definitely going downhill like the lava, so it's a good ways any. Convenient, they put all these blocks for us to walk on next to it, though.
Gee, sounds like that stream's running under the floor now.
Really?
Looks like it cut across right back there and it's coming through here.
Yeah, you're right. It's all gone.
Yeah, you can really hear it over in here.
Yeah.
of course, they still got these really, really nice polished lines.
Mm-hmm. And you can see the kind of like the outside of the curve as the lava stream came along. It banked up a little bit higher on the outside rather than the inside.
I wonder if chocolate frosting is an acceptable lava term. Sure what it looks like.
Yeah. God, you can really hear it running down there too.
Ooh, we'll follow it downstream. Gosh, there's some fantastic benches in here.
Isn't it, huh?
You can really see the flow lines. This one even has almost a little trench in it.
Mm-hmm. You can see it's just so nice and smooth. And
Oh,
one
this
just
is
sort of
marvelous.
Broke off.
Yeah.
Gosh, these benches continue on down the path. Gee, this is great. They come together.
Really?
Yeah, look at this.
Oh yeah, wow. Overhang. Neat.
And the tube continues on down underneath.
See it through a little window there,
Oh yeah.
where the rocks are rippling through.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is incredible.
That's neat. Wow, you can still see all the ripples as it's squeezed together. Almost looks like a roll of sausages.
Yeah.
Neat though. God, that's great.
Gosh, I wonder what else is down this passage. This gets better all the time.
This is like a real cave.
Lots of wonderful little whirls and pools in the floor. Look at the ropes.
Oh yeah. Wow, they're all red too, just like the rest of the floor. Neat.
Goes through underneath that tunnel,
Uh-huh.
so you can get on through.
Yeah. And you can see down here where they're really, really ropey looking, and then down toward the bottom, evidently it was a faster flow because they get all stretched out, so they're really linear. That's neat. I'm gonna take a closer look at those little suckers.
Oh, you got the advantage, Nancy.
No knees, no knees.
Look how it just drops down into like, looks like a lake of lava.
Oh,
And it just keeps dropping down on the sides.
more really nice swirls and ropes.
Just all pools here.
And we can see a couple of little ropey trails down into the middle of it. You can see the red lining against the darker, older black and gray lava. It's like a bathtub rain. And when this big red flow came roaring down the tube, it left a high water mark.
Oh, brother, look what some jerk put on the wall. They just simply can't resist spraying any surface that's available to them. Ooh, here's something really interesting.
Oh
Looks like this backed up. How did this happen?
Well, this is that same lower tube that's down, you've been following down where the stream disappeared. It evidently got blocked somewhere downstream and kind of burped up in a couple of different layers. Is that the big one sort of up here we're standing on, sort of overflowed up, and then it overflowed again just right around the lip. Little gasket.
So it actually backed up. And
Yeah,
started-
backed up,
and
filled up, and
back
then,
over.
and then drained back in, and then went merrily on its way. And then part of the ceiling fell in. It's kind of fun. Makes you wonder about
Oh gosh,
stability.
it did, didn't it?
Yeah.
From right there.
It's neat. It just keeps going like a big gasket all the way down here and then disappears down in. Real nice.
Oh, it looks like it keeps going.
Getting some more water in the bottom too.
The different flows are just amazing between the two places.
There's a little reef feature down underneath.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of neat because you can see where the relatively late in the development of the tube, the ceiling was really starting to melt severely. Not just drip, but whole big plates of it just sort of melted off and just went flip down on the thing. Covered it over. Yeah, yeah, and just blobs and blobs. And after you take little tiny ones back there too,
Right there.
little drips, yeah.
Just instantly cool.
And you can see like right there, you see how thin that melted edge is on this stuff. You know, it's all vesicular and back, typical basalt texture. But it's right up here on the surface. Just a couple of fractions of an inch thick. It's really glazed.
How did this crack form?
Now what happened after all of that stuff is when the basalt cools, it contracts and cracks itself apart. Like that last where we climbed down before, that big block that's wedging there, that just fell on the ceiling. Same thing, it cooled down, cracked loose, and it just fell down. And it cracked.
There's a lot of movement after it cools.
Yeah. Nice. It's a little easier to stand up on here.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Yeah. Got one that goes over that way. This one over here.
Well, it sure opens up.
Yeah.
To the left. I don't know, it looks like it just sort of pinches down.
Besides that, it's got a horrible ceiling.
Good. Okay.
This one speaks to me.
Okay, let's do it.
Check it out.
Try the right.
Check it out, as they say.
That looks like it goes.
Okay.
The stalactites. Looks like they're forming. There's a lot of water coming through them.
Yeah, these don't form like the regular limestone ones do. The ceiling of the cave is usually about the hottest part of the tube. The gases are up around, I don't know, 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit or so. And they starts to get very liquid, starts to melt a little bit. And then as a drop of liquid lava forms, the pressure of the gas behind that little bubble just sort of bubbles out and drops. And then this kind of little cavity, so the lava sort of rushes in on a real small scale to fill it. So this just keep happening and happening and happening, and eventually a little larger and larger and larger little pocket of lava forms and starts dripping off and forms the hangy downies.
Is it hollow inside?
Now you can see where a couple of them are broken off, and it looks real vesicular inside. Almost little tiny gas bubbles.
Right.
And if you were to take a cross section and look at the rest of the basalt around, you'd find little tiny gas bubbles in that are much smaller than these. And these are where it's melting out and dripping. So they're all thick. At least these kinds are. You can get other kinds that are hollow, but these are the real common ones. Lava sickles. They're all solid.
Lava sickles?
Yeah, lava
They're
sickles.
just all around this area.
Mm-hmm.
Almost 360 degrees.
Yeah, lots and lots of them. They're usually about the first thing that goes when a lava tube is discovered by people.
Are they very fragile?
They're pretty brittle, especially if they get fairly long. They're really short and stumpy. They can take a lot of abuse, but you get some really long ones you can get your hand on and crack, and off they go.
Yeah, I wonder what that sound is. It sounds like a waterfall.
That had to be a novelty in a lava tube.
Probably loud though. We'll find out.
Well, go down a lava cascade. I guess that's the next best thing we can do.
Okay.
this is kind of unusual to see this much water in a lava tube. It looks like it's pouring out of a crack in the lining, maybe the same stream that was further up in the tube, and sort of found a shortcut through either a little small tube that's inaccessible to us, or else just going through cracks in the lava. But in addition to that, the kind of neat thing is that up behind it, on the floor of the passage, there's this big lava cascade or multiple lava falls itself, where evidently this real frothy hoy or flow, whatever you call it, came cascading down and dropped into a slightly lower section of the tube here. In the past, 50 feet or so, it's dropped almost 10 or 12 feet from the looks of it.
My gosh, all that stream that we saw just a little while ago is sinking in this crack right here in the floor. And you can hear it gurgling down into the tube below. Ooh, we've got lots of nice roots here. Really careful.
Like walking inside a burlap bag.
I'm not sure about your hand.
It does have eyes. Really long antenna. Actually, going around this place. But he definitely has eyes, but he's real, almost dead white. So he's on his way to being a cave adapted. Okay, this is your US M1A1 government issue white stuff in a lava tube. It can be one of several different minerals, several different mineral groups that form in the tubes. Probably the most common is calcite, but in addition to that, gypsum and a whole host of other strange sulfate and carbonate minerals can form. But usually it's nothing quite so esoteric as those. Go ahead.
Wow, looks like a big breakdown pile.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see.
Left-hand right?
Left-hand side. I'll
Okay.
take this one.
I'll go ahead and check out this side. Looks like a lot of breakdown, but there is a hole up here.
Well, this side still goes. Breaks up into a real dendritic pattern. Lots of little tiny passages, about hands and knees crawl. Lots of roots.
Well, this one definitely continues. Right back behind me is some breakdown, and then after that, it just seems to go, but the passage gets a little bit narrower.
Well, let's say we save this for another day.
Okay, sounds like a good idea. There's a couple of different places that we could go. Sounds like a good trip.
Yeah, I don't hear the ocean, so we still got a long way to go.
Okay.
Besides, it's nearly lunchtime.
Lots of different features.
Yep.
information about lava tubes and other caves, contact the National Speleological Society. My name is Lee Stevens, and we hope you enjoyed the program.